Dogs aren't generally as confusing as cats, as we often know that they wish to convey through their body language. However, there are some dog behaviors that might be puzzling for new and experienced owners alike. Often many of these behaviors that your dog might need a visit to the vet, and some are just harmless and playful things that dogs like to do. If you want to know the meaning behind these weird behaviors of your canine companion, then keep watching, as in today's video we will talk about 12 weird behaviors of dogs and what they mean. Keep watching to the end, as some of these are sure to surprise you and definitely will help you to understand your dog better. 1. Dogs chasing their own tail. Have you felt amused by the sight of your dog trying to chase and grab its own tail? Dogs often chase their own tails when they are feeling energetic and want to engage themselves in some playful activity. It is normal and healthy if your dog does this sometimes. However, frequent chasing and biting their own tail can be signs of fleas, mites, or food allergies. In addition to this, discomfort in the tail area due to impacted anal glands or neurological problems affecting this area often cause dogs to nip at their tails. This may be a sign to take your furry friend to the vet for a checkup and to make sure that they don't have any of these problems. 2. Sniffing other dogs' butts. Now, it might seem weird when the first thing your dog does when meeting another canine is sniff their butts. However, this unusual behavior does have some meaning to it. Dogs have anal sacs to the other side of their butts, which secretes chemicals that can tell a sniffer a lot of information about their owner, like gender, reproductive status, and clues about its health, diet, and even emotional state. This is their way of understanding each other. Since dogs can find out the state of health of another dog by sniffing them, they can also help you identify a health problem in your dog or another dog by constantly sniffing the area which is infected. So, the next time your dog tries to sniff each other, don't pull them away, as it is their way of communicating with each other. 3. Making turns around their bed before they sleep. Do you wonder why your dog walks around their bed several times before they sleep? Dogs usually do this harmless activity as a habit from their ancestors. When wolves in the wild would sleep, they would often walk around their resting spot a few times to flatten any debris, leaves, etc. on the ground, so that the ground becomes even and smoother. This exact habit is also found in dogs today, and it is completely harmless. This just means that your dog is embracing their inner wolf. 4. Getting the zoomies. Have you noticed your dog getting random bursts of energy and running around everywhere? This is completely normal for dogs to do when they are happy or excited, and another term for this weird behavior is called the zoomies. It is a way for them to release pent-up energy, but only happy and healthy dogs get the zoomies. So if your pet is doing the zoomies, then you are doing everything right. Many dogs also get the zoomies after a bath because it feels so good to move and shake off all that water and anxiety. 5. Eating grass. If you catch your dog eating grass, it is probably just another instinctive behavior. It is believed that dogs and sisters ate grass as a natural way of clearing out foreign bodies and parasites due to the high fiber content in grass. Some dogs may just enjoy the taste of grass, or it could also be due to nutritional deficiencies, which is unlikely as modern diets are typically high quality and contain all nutrients. Although it is harmless, you should avoid your dog from eating grass, as it can lead to a mat of grass in their stomach, which can require surgery. It can also cause internal injury, since a dog's sensitive oral mucosa and esophagus can get a grass cut, just as your finger does. 6. Eating their own or other dog's feces. Many dog owners know how alarming it is when they find their dog eating poop. We often stop them from doing this. However, it turns out that it's quite normal and even has a medical term to it: coprophagy. This weird behavior is fairly common, with around 25% dogs exhibiting it. It can be caused by a malabsorption disease, but the most common reason is ancestral survival instincts. When wolves relied on scavenging for food, they likely would have eaten fecal matter if it was at all that was available. Even though it is normal, it is always best to avoid your dog from doing this, as it can also transfer harmful diseases through eating poop. 7. Moving their food from one location to another. Many times, dogs move their food from one location to another before eating it. They may carry bits of their food or sometimes even the whole bowl to another spot. This is completely normal, and it is just your dog protecting his valued resource. In a dog's mind, by moving the food from one location to another, they are keeping it away from anyone that may steal it. This just is their protective instinct kicking in, and very common in dogs. If you smile or laugh when your dog does this behavior, you could be encouraging it, as dogs' behaviors are highly influenced by positive reinforcement. 8. Moving or barking in their sleep. Do you get worried that your dog is having spasms in their sleep? It may feel concerning, but it is completely normal for dogs to move their legs or bark in their sleep. This is a sign that they are probably having vivid dreams like running in their favorite park or chasing a squirrel, and it is nothing to be worried about. Movements and noises made by them are similar to humans sleepwalking or talking. However, seizures can occur during sleep. Seizure-like activity during sleep consists of a rigid, stiff body and violent shaking or seizing, and this is, of course, indicative of a greater health problem. Be sure to visit your veterinarian if you think your dog is experiencing seizures during sleep. 9. Scooting their bottoms across the floor. It might look quite weird and hilarious when your dog is dragging their bottoms on the floor. Although it is amusing to look at, this behavior is almost always a sign that something is irritating your dog. What's behind that irritation can range from infection to worms to inflammation. Some of the most common reasons dogs drag their bottom include anal sac problems. This is a sign to take your dogs to the vet and get their anal glands as well as other issues that may result in scooting to be checked out, as these issues actually cause them great pain and discomfort. 10. Humping on other dogs or objects. If your dog humps another animal, human or inanimate object, take solace in the fact that it is completely normal. Of course, this behavior can be sexual, but it is usually just play or an act of aggression or dominance. This behavior is most common in dogs that are poorly socialized and occurs as a result of too much excitement or a desire to exert dominance during playtime. It is completely normal behavior for both males and females to hump, and it is just them being playful or excited. You can try to stop this behavior with a few simple training methods that will direct their energy elsewhere. If you feel your pet is humping objects too frequently, schedule a visit with your vet, as it may be due to underlying conditions as well. 11. Tilting their head sideways when they hear something strange. It may look adorable when your dog tilts their head to the side and looks at you, and you may have often wondered why they do that. This actually helps them collect sounds better. The outside of their ear flap is called a pinna, and the dog can use it much like a radar dish to hear better. This is why when your dog hears a high-pitched or a new noise, they tilt their heads back and forth, although sometimes your dog may just do it for attention or treats from you. 12. Rolling around in grass. Have you noticed your dog rolling around on grass every time you visit the dog park and wondered why they do that? Dogs roll in the grass for the same reason children roll on the grass. It's soft, smells good, and it's just fun. If there is something smelly on the grass, such as a dead insect, dead animal, or high concentration of urine or musk smell, they're likely rolling in it to cover themselves in the smell. Even though we think it smells disgusting, dogs actually love foul odors. Your dog might definitely need a good bath after rolling around in all that grass. Although dogs can exhibit these weird and unusual behaviors, it does have some meaning or reason behind it. Most of these behaviors are also very amusing to see. Your dog's adorable head tilts will always get you smiling every time. So that's it on today's video of 12 weird behaviors of dogs and what they mean. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned some useful tips about your dog's behavior. Comment down below which of these behaviors you see the most in your dog, or if you have more weird behaviors that you see in your dog. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting content. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss another video. Thank you for watching.